the best prebiotic foods to feed your newly thriving microbiome. Did you know that right now, there are trillions of tiny workers inside your gut working 24/7 to keep you healthy, energized, and even mentally sharp? But here's the thing, they're only as good as the fuel you give them. And today, I'm going to reveal the top prebiotic powerhouse, foods that will transform your microbiome from surviving to absolutely thriving. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to put on your grocery list to feed those beneficial bacteria and unlock better digestion, stronger immunity, and even improved mood. So grab a healthy snack, maybe one we'll talk about today, and let's dive in. Disclaimer: this content is for educational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if you have digestive conditions or food allergies. What are prebiotics? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, we're all about evidence-based nutrition that actually works in real life. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because we post new health content every week. Now, before we jump into our prebiotic food list, let's quickly clarify what prebiotics actually are. Because I know there's some confusion out there between prebiotics and probiotics. Think of it this way. If probiotics are the beneficial bacteria themselves, then prebiotics are their favorite foods. Prebiotics are specific types of fiber and compounds that our human digestive system can't break down, but our gut bacteria absolutely love to feast on. When your gut bacteria digest these prebiotics, they produce incredible compounds called short-chain fatty acids, particularly butyrate, acetate, and propionate. These compounds reduce inflammation, strengthen your gut lining, support your immune system, and even communicate with your brain through the gut-brain axis. The beauty of prebiotics is that they're not just feeding any random bacteria. They specifically nourish the beneficial strains while creating an environment that's less favorable for harmful bacteria. It's like selective fertilizer for your gut garden. The science behind prebiotics. Now, I know some of you are thinking, just give me the food list. But stick with me for just a minute, because understanding the science will help you make better choices. Recent research has identified several key types of prebiotic compounds. Inulin, found in foods like garlic, onions, and Jerusalem artichokes. Studies show it can increase beneficial bifidobacterium levels by up to 10-fold. Fructuligosachus, or FOS, abundant in bananas, asparagus, and leeks. Research indicates FOS can improve calcium absorption and support bone health. Galactulogosacchases, or GOS, found in legumes and certain nuts. Clinical trials show GOS can reduce inflammatory markers and improve immune function. But here's what's really exciting. A 2023 study published in the journal Nutrients found that people who consistently ate a variety of prebiotic foods showed not just better gut health, but improved mood scores, better sleep quality, and enhanced cognitive function within just 4 weeks. So now that you understand the why, let's get to the what. Here are the absolute best prebiotic foods to add to your daily routine. Top Prebiotic Foods, Section 1. The Allium family. Let's start with what I call the stinky superstars, the Allium family. Now, I know what you're thinking about your breath, but trust me, your gut bacteria are going to thank you. Garlic. Garlic isn't just for keeping vampires away. It's loaded with inulin and phos. One medium clove contains about 1.8 grams of prebiotic fiber. But here's the key. You want to crush or chop your garlic and let it sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. This activates an enzyme called allinase, which creates allicin, a compound that works synergistically with the prebiotics. Try roasting whole garlic bulbs until they're caramelized and sweet, then spread on whole grain toast. Your gut bacteria will have a feast, and you'll get an amazing flavor boost. Onions? All onions are prebiotic powerhouses, but red onions take the crown with the highest inulin content. One medium red onion provides about 2.6 grams of prebiotic fiber. The great news is that cooking doesn't destroy the prebiotic compounds. It actually makes them more bioavailable. Caramelized onions, French onion soup, or even just onions in your morning eggs all count toward your prebiotic intake. Leeks. Leeks are like onions' sophisticated cousin with a milder flavor but equally impressive prebiotic content. The white and light green parts contain the most prebiotics, about 2.4 grams per cup. Try braising leeks in broth until tender, or add them to soups and stews. They're particularly delicious in potato leek soup, which doubles up on prebiotics since potatoes are on our list too. Top prebiotic foods, Section 2. Vegetables and roots. Jerusalem artichokes. It's also called sunchokes. These knobby little tubers are absolute prebiotic champions. They contain up to 76% inulin by weight. That's more than almost any other food on the planet. You can roast them like potatoes, slice them thin for gratins, or even eat them raw in salads for maximum prebiotic benefit. Just start slowly. Their nickname fartichokes exists for a reason. Your gut bacteria will be so excited they might throw a party, if you know what I mean. Asparagus. Asparagus provides about 2.5 grams of prebiotic fiber per cup, plus it's loaded with folate and vitamin K. The key is not to overcook it. You want those spears bright green and slightly crisp to preserve maximum prebiotic content. Try grilling asparagus with a little olive oil and lemon, or add it to omelets and frittatas. Even asparagus soup counts, especially if you leave some texture rather than pureeing it completely smooth. Dandelion greens? Before you dismiss these as weeds, listen to this. Dandelion greens contain about 3.5 grams of prebiotic fiber per cup. Plus, they're incredibly rich in vitamins A, C, and K. Young dandelion greens are milder and perfect for salads, while mature leaves are better with garlic, giving you a double prebiotic boost. You can find them at most health food stores and many farmers markets. Chicory root. Chicory root is about 68% inulin, making it one of the most concentrated prebiotic sources available. While you probably won't eat the root directly, chicory is often added to coffee as a caffeine-free alternative. You can also eat chicory leaves, what we call endive or radicchio, which provide a milder dose of prebiotics, along with the pleasant bitter flavor that's great in salads. Top Prebiotic Foods, Section 3. Fruits and grains, unripe bananas. Here's something that might surprise you. Green, unripe bananas are prebiotic powerhouses, while ripe bananas are not. This is because unripe bananas contain resistant starch, which acts like a prebiotic fiber. You can slice green bananas into smoothies, bake them into chips, or use green banana flour in baking. As bananas ripen, the resistant starch converts to regular sugars, so stick with the green ones for maximum prebiotic benefit. Apples. An apple a day really might keep the doctor away. Thanks to their pectin content, a type of prebiotic fiber, one medium apple provides about 2.4 grams of prebiotic fiber. But here's the key: eat the skin. The pectin is concentrated in and just under the skin, so peeled apples lose most of their prebiotic benefits. Try baked apples with cinnamon, apple slices with almond butter, or add diced apples to oatmeal. Flax seeds. 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds provide about 2.8 grams of prebiotic fiber, plus omega-3 fatty acids and lignans. The key word here is ground. Whole flax seeds pass through your system undigested. Sprinkle ground flax seeds on yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or add them to baking. Store ground flax seeds in the refrigerator to prevent the oils from going rancid. Oats. Oats contain beta-glucan, a special type of prebiotic fiber that's particularly good at feeding beneficial bacteria. Steel-cut oats have slightly more prebiotic benefit than rolled oats because they're less processed. Try overnight oats with sliced apples and ground flax seeds for a prebiotic triple threat, or make savory oat bowls. With vegetables, even oat flour in baking provides prebiotic benefits. Top Prebiotic Foods, Section 4. Legumes and others, beans and lentils. Beans and lentils are prebiotic superstars, with most varieties providing 6 to 8 grams of prebiotic fiber per cup. They contain both resistant starch and oligosaccharides that feed beneficial bacteria. If beans typically cause digestive distress, start with smaller portions and gradually increase. Soaking dried beans overnight and rinsing canned beans can help reduce some of the compounds that cause gas while preserving the prebiotics. Cashews. Among nuts, cashews have some of the highest prebiotic content, plus they're rich in healthy fats and minerals. About 1/4 cup provides roughly 1.2 grams of prebiotic fiber. Try raw cashews as a snack, cashew butter on apple slices, or use soaked cashews to make creamy sauces and dressings. Cashew cream is a great dairy-free way to add richness to soups while boosting prebiotic content. Seaweed. Seaweed might seem exotic, but it's incredibly rich in unique prebiotic compounds that specifically feed beneficial bacteria strains. Different types offer different benefits. Nori, wakame, and dulse are all great options. Add nori sheets to salads. Use wakame in miso soup or sprinkle dulse flakes on roasted vegetables. Even small amounts can make a significant difference in your microbiome diversity. How to incorporate these foods? Now, I know what you're thinking. This is a lot of foods to remember. The good news is, you don't need to eat all of these every day. The key is variety and consistency. The 3-2-1 rule. Aim for at least 3 different prebiotic foods per day. Try to include 2 from different categories and focus on 1 new prebiotic food each week to expand your variety. Sample day. Breakfast. Steel-cut oats topped with sliced apples and ground flax seeds. Lunch. Lentil soup with onions and garlic. Dinner. Roasted asparagus and leeks with your protein of choice. Snack. Apple slices with cashew butter. Batch prep ideas. Roast a big batch of prebiotic vegetables on Sunday. Cook extra onions and garlic to add to meals throughout the week. Prepare overnight oats in mason jars. Keep frozen asparagus and artichoke hearts on hand for quick additions. Important considerations and tips. Before we wrap up, there are a few crucial things to keep in mind when increasing your prebiotic intake. Start slowly. Your gut bacteria are going to be excited about all this good food. But too much too fast can cause bloating, gas, and digestive discomfort. Start with small portions and gradually increase over 2 to 3 weeks. Individual tolerance. Everyone's microbiome is different. You might find that you tolerate some prebiotic foods better than others, and that's completely normal. Pay attention to your body and adjust accordingly. Cooking doesn't destroy prebiotics. Unlike some vitamins, most prebiotic compounds are heat-stable. This means cooked onions, roasted garlic, and asparagus all retain their prebiotic benefits. Cook these foods however you enjoy them most. Consistency matters more than perfection. It's better to include moderate amounts of prebiotic foods consistently than to have perfect days followed by days with none. Your gut bacteria thrive on regular feeding. And there you have it. Your complete guide to the best prebiotic foods for feeding your thriving microbiome. Remember, this isn't about perfect nutrition. It's about adding more of these incredible foods to support the trillions of beneficial bacteria working hard to keep you healthy. Start with the foods that appeal to you most and gradually expand from there. Your gut, your immune system, and even your mood will thank you. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these prebiotic foods are you most excited to try? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more evidence-based nutrition content. Next week, wait for other videos to pair with these prebiotics for maximum gut health benefits. So make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.